Well, it is a sight to see. A New Year's Day tradition. The 20th annual Frostbite Sailboat Race is coming up Wednesday afternoon. Yes, New Year's Day, and yes, it is the 20th anniversary. Here with more on this very popular event on Watauga Lake is James Little with the Watauga Lake Sailboat Club. And James, good to have you here.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Several years ago, I got to come out and see this firsthand, and it is just so cool to see. It's really beautiful.
It is beautiful. Watauga Lake's a very pretty lake with all the trees around it and very deep water, pure water. It's a very nice place to sail. Very good place to sail.
Even in the dead of winter? Usually
can. The Frostbite Race, we've done it. Some days you'll be out there in sandals and a t-shirt and shorts, and other times you'll be out there with like you're going snow skiing. 2 years ago it was 11 degrees when I got the boat ready, and it was 18 degrees when we were sailing, and there was ice inside the boat in the back of the boat, so it was like an ice rink in the back of the boat. But we all have a good time, and no one's ever been hurt, but it's challenging at times. Very challenging.
Does the temperature have an impact on the actual sailing and the race?
No, people always say, was it hot? Was it cold? I said, it really just matters if there was wind. So if I'll take wind no matter how cold, no matter how hot. When it's been cold sometimes, the lines are frozen. We have to de-ice the decks when we start. But usually up there it's not like that. But occasionally it can be. We've sailed in blizzards. Yeah, but we always have a good time, and no one's been hurt. The boats have been damaged a couple of times, but no person's been hurt seriously, so we've been very fortunate.
And it sounds like this year, not too shabby.
No, about 48 degrees, 10-mile-per-hour winds out of the west, which is right down the valley, so that'll be ideal sailing. If it really comes to fruition, we'll be very happy with that.
And let's talk a little bit about the club that puts this on.
The Sailing Club is 40 years old now, so this is our 40th anniversary for the Sailing Club, and we really promote the joy of sailing. So we offer courses through the Power Squadron. The Power Squadron groups with us so we can teach sailing. We teach people how to race if they'll come and call ahead. We can usually find them a place on a boat and teach them how to race. I learned how to sailboat race there and sail there with another captain. So we do that. We have a lot of parties. We raft out. The groups take people to the ocean sometime, and we rent boats on the ocean. So we've sailed in the BVI's, the Bahamas, the Outer Banks, Chesapeake Bay. So it's all about sailing and having a good time, and people can sail when they're 7 years old, and they can sail till they're 90 years old. So it's a very good sport for a whole lifetime.
Bet you make a lot of friends.
You do. There's a lot of people I never would have met except through sailing. So that's very nice. You meet people that you would normally not have met, and they're from a wide, dispersed group of people with a lot of different interests.
And there's just something about a sailboat. It's just the atmosphere, the romance. I mean, it's just really interesting, really neat.
It's very quiet, you know, so it's very serene when you're out there, so it's very nice. So people say that people in motorboats, they're always going somewhere. We're going somewhere, but sailors always say as soon as we get out and we lift the anchor and we're sailing, we're already there, because that's the point, is to sail, not particularly where you're going. You just go where the wind takes you.
And they're beautiful to see.
Oh, I hope you can come and join us again sometime.
Always a showstopper. All right, well, tell us what people need to know if they're going to come out to the race.
You can come up to Watauga Point there, or you can view some of it from the Lakeshore Marina there, so that area around where Lakeshore is. But Watauga Point is a little further down the road, away from Hampton as you go toward Butler. So there's a nice viewing place over there. We'll be sailing from Lakeshore Marina up to the island, which goes right by Watauga Point. So if you're at Watauga Point, you can almost reach out and touch the boats as they go toward the island. They'll round the island, they'll come back to the Lakeshore Marina and finish up there. And we'll have a potluck dinner for all the people that participate. Sometimes we have 5 to 10 to 15 boats, and we might have anywhere from 30 to 80 people show up for the potluck. So it just depends on what people are doing for the holidays.
Well, we'll give everybody the information. It is such a treat to get to go and see this. If you'd like more information on the club, you can also get a hold of the phone number right there or send an email. Again, this always happens New Year's Day right there on Watauga Lake. We'll be right back.